Hello and welcome to another episode of the Hello Traveler. I am your host Wally, and today we are in Dallas, Texas, at the Texas Lakes and Prairies Trail to check out the Frontiers of Flight Museum. And this museum is sponsored by Southwest. They have a whole bunch of old artifacts and planes that they like to show off. So this museum is run by them, and it has a pretty cool collection. I always like these helicopters that look like bubble machines, that look like insects. But if you come here, there's a grand hall where you can see different planes from different eras. Some of them are up hanging from the ceiling, which is pretty cool. I always like seeing all these planes looking like they're in mid-flight. Plus, I've always enjoyed seeing different types of planes, especially the planes with two wings. Not just one wing like that one, but like two wings. I've always thought they were pretty cool. Plus, they have this stool from the Hindenburg disaster. It's history. And one of my favorite planes of all time, the Blue Angel plane. I used to love this plane when I was a little kid. I guess because of the colors and because of all the acrobatic aerial things that they used to do. So seeing it up close was pretty cool. I like the paint job. This one reminds me of a Wonder Woman plane, but it's smaller and not invisible. They have informative sections here. Like this one shows you all the different flights that are going on at any given time. And they got a lot of model airplanes, which is pretty cool. But not only that, but they have several exhibits where you can learn a bit about the history behind the planes and how they were used during wars and different battles and so on. So I've learned a lot coming to this museum. It not only covers flying on Earth, but also in space. So there is a section on that, so make sure to check it out. They've got a great collection of planes, especially that weird one. We'll take a closer look at it later. But coming here, there's that weird plane I was telling you about. It was expensive and it was only used a couple times because it was just weird. But this is one of few museums that are up here in the DFW area. I guess DFW being the home of, Southwest and also American Airlines sort of makes this a hub for museums dealing with airplanes. So if you're in the DFW area, definitely check them out. They also have some models that show what your typical air stewardess would wear back in the golden age of air travel. And also you can just sit by the window and watch all the planes land, which is what a lot of people were doing. And there's that beautiful Blue Angel again. There is a Southwest section that talks about their history because they're the ones that are sponsoring it. So you get to come here, look inside the cockpit, see what things look like, and look how complicated all it is. Same thing with trains. Trains and airplanes just look way too complicated. I can barely handle a wheel and trying to find the defogger while I'm driving. So it always amazes me the skill that these pilots have to fly you safely somewhere. And once they take the seats out, these Southwest airplanes don't look that big. But I was mostly here for the SR-71. Look at that, Russia. Look at it. Steal all your secrets while you can. There's no window. That's kind of was weird for me. See how the windows are sort of boarded up? But they have a fake cockpit and they have what one would actually look like. It's always been my favorite plane, the SR-71. So seeing it, or any components of it live were pretty cool. I remember seeing one when I was in New York and I was ecstatic. But that was almost 20 years ago. They also have some airplanes out in the back. You can go and check them out, see what they look like, because they don't fit inside of the hangar. But anyways, I got myself an SR-71. I was a happy kid there for a bit. Anyways, go check it out. It's a fun place to go, especially if you like planes. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.